had experience with drug use? How does it feel like when it's in your system, if you don't mind me asking?
Ideally, it feels like peace for a moment, warmth, forgetting. That's self-medicating, and it's a painkiller, and it's not necessarily broken bones all the time. It's our souls are hurting, my soul's hurting, and it's in pain. And every now and then, I get a moment's peace. I get to close my eyes, I get to forget. I feel warm for moments at a time. That's all I'm looking for because it's worth it. I mean, it's over married.
Hi everybody. If you enjoy these videos I'm making, can you think about supporting my channel financially? Patreon.com/Tony Luong. Patreon.com/Tony Luong. And I'll keep trying to make these videos that add value to people's lives and help others, and making it entertaining as well. So if you consider financially supporting my channel, that'd be great. Patreon.com/Tony Luong. Thank you. Have a good one. Hi Casey, thanks for this interview.
Hi.
Where are you from originally?
Originally from Philadelphia.
What brought you out here?
Been coming out to Humboldt for 20-some years. Basically, the cannabis industry brought me here to begin with. Working on the hills every season. The last 2 years I've been on the coast here in Eureka, and been on the streets here for about 2 years, on and off. At least a year and a half on the streets here in Eureka.
Oh, okay. So the cannabis industry just didn't...
Oh, plummeted. The price just fell through the floor. There's nothing happening. Everyone here knows all the outdoor farmers, which was the industry for both of us, just fell through the bottom. The price on the units just gone, obliterated.
Ever after it got legalized, it kind of, the demand kind of plummeted, or?
Yeah, I guess the competition and people doing the mega farms can afford to put out super low prices on their units, and the mom and pop farms just can't compete. The 99 plant farms can't compete anymore. Okay, that's where it is.
Yeah, and the overhead to get started, right, with all the permits and the lights and the equipment, it's
ridiculous. Yeah.
Okay. And what brought you out here to start asking change at Taco Bell and whatnot?
Oh, well, all right, so my life turned to crap. We're not going to curse here. I went off the deep end, started getting high, doing drugs. I don't know if you want me to be this blatant.
Sure.
All right, so yeah, I just trying to get rid of some thoughts, trying to get my head gone, obliterated. I had too much going on, stressful life, things went to crap, and yeah, I've been just out here getting high, and my life fell apart, and now I'm just staying day to day to get by, to eat, to sustain.
Okay. And it seems like people do give you change and whatnot, and then you use that for food and...
Yeah, to get by. I've been all over the country, traveled, and I've been at different stages of homelessness or traveler or whatever you want to call it. When you're young and charismatic, you're a traveler. When you're older, you're a bum. But this is a very, very supportive community. Within the underground community itself, and the people here, I would say overall, are very supportive.
Oh, okay. Is it okay if we hold the mic to your
Oh yeah, my bad. Here we go.
That's okay. Oh, so you've been all over the country. What places have you been traveled to?
Oh, I've been like I said, I'm from Philadelphia originally. I've traveled across the country 10 times. I've been to 44 states.
Wow.
I've lived in 10 of them. I've been around all over, just traveling, doing my thing. Pacific Northwest tends to be my favorite, where I tend to reside and want to be.
So you're pretty independent, you just by yourself, you just hit this place, enjoy, and then how does it work? You find a job you like or don't like, and go on the next one?
Last 4 or 5 years have been extremely traumatic on a personal level. I have an estranged son out there that I just miss more than the world itself. Not getting back with him makes my world fall apart. It's been hard for me to really get by, to be honest with you. I have mental health issues unaddressed that I have to deal with. I have addiction issues, plenty to address, but still have to deal with. My personal life just went to shatters, and 4 or 5 years went really fast. But yeah, usually can sustain just bouncing from place to place and learning how to deal with people. I've dealt with all kinds of people in many different scenarios, and just learning how to deal.
How old are you now?
I'm 42.
Okay, about my age. How old's your son?
My son will be 9 this month.
Okay.
Weeks. That's hard.
Okay. What kind of mental health issues are you if you don't mind me asking?
No, well, I mean, I'm manic depressant. A lot of like long-term drug addicts are just self-medicating, and that's just the bottom line. In the last couple of years, with estrangement from my son, it just kind of split it. I lost my mother a few years ago, and a couple other problems all conjoined within a few-year period, and it kind of, I don't know the word, it just electrified it. It made all my lifelong problems completely blow out of proportion to where it's unmanageable, to be frank with you.
Yeah. Where's your son at now?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah, that must be difficult because he's over there, and you think about him a lot. And are you able to have contact with him at all?
No.
Okay.
My baby's mother have unreconcilable differences, I suppose.
Okay.
And I would love to reconcile them.
Okay. Where are you sleeping at night? It must be difficult, like sleeping at night, and just basic necessities and.
Yeah, I mean, you get harassed, you get moved around. Like I said, this community is supportive comparatively to the rest of the country. The rest of the country is illegal to be homeless. You can't pitch tents, you can't be anywhere, you can't loiter, you can't spange. This community is a little more open to that, and you have the freedom to go do your thing. So I don't get as messed with as I would other places. There is a mission here, but that's not my cup of tea. That's not my thing at all. So they can screw themselves. Yeah, I sleep where I can in the woods. I have a tent that I have stashed that I use on occasion. For the most part, just sleep bag in the tarp.
Okay. So the mission, the rescue mission, it's just it's just too much. A lot of people.
Yeah, they're good with food. No, it's too much on a religious crap. Like specific religious hatred crap, which is not my thing.
Okay, that's okay. And the drug use, is it like the hardcore drugs or?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I've been doing heroin 22, 25 years. Now it's fentanyl, methamphetamine, and fentanyl.
Okay, so it's a daily habit almost?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of the money goes towards that?
Yeah, to maintain that, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Had experience
I've never,
with drug use.
how does it feel like when it's in your system, if you don't mind me asking?
Ideally, it feels like peace for a moment, warmth, forgetting. That's self-medicating, and it's a painkiller, and it's not necessarily broken bones all the time. It's our souls are hurting, my soul's hurting, and it's in pain, and every now and then I get a moment's peace. I get to close my eyes, I get to forget, I feel warm for moments at a time. That's all I'm looking for, because it's worth it. I mean, it's
how long does it last? The effects?
Not long enough.
Oh, okay. Like 15 minutes, half an hour, or?
Yeah, periodically, and it depends on you have to sustain it, so you have to keep for a half-hour sustained period. Then you have to keep if you smoke fentanyl or shoot fentanyl, you have to do a little bit more all the time for a couple hours. It goes through your system very quickly, so within a few hours of your last dosage, you're not going to feel well.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's familiar with the heroin withdrawals and that stuff. Fentanyl is the next level beyond that.
Oh, the withdrawals are really excruciating.
Yeah, it's really fast and excruciating. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. It seems like you're pretty intelligent. And you know what's going on. It's just the addiction and the mental health combined.
Yeah, a lot of unaddressed issues I have to deal with. Lost a lot of people. It's really loud here. I'm sorry. So yeah, those are the main issues.
Oh, okay. The mental health issues like depression and
severe depression, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm manic depressant, so I deal with the mania issues and then depressant issues. Half of the year I feel like I'm Superman, can take over the world. The other half of the year I would have laid in bed and not get up.
Would medication help at all?
I don't know. I'm open to it. Like I said, it's unaddressed. I need to talk to. I do need mental health professionals to help me out.
Yeah.
In the past, my own experience with that has been through the court system, which has not been beneficial.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there are resources, but at the rescue mission, it's just too much of a religious agenda and.
Yes, that's the mission itself. Most of the help here, it's available, but it's really hard. If you have to worry about eating every single day, you have to worry about getting clothes, fed, and shelter. That occupies a whole lot of your time.
Yeah.
So in order to do these little things, to walk the 3 or 4 miles to get somewhere, and then walk another 2 or 3 miles to get a fax, and then walk another 2 or 3 miles to get a post office to get your mail delivered, it adds up. You're going to get 1 or 2 chores done a day, and that's after walking 10, 12 miles. And
that's a lot of time.
It's hard. It's very hard.
Especially when you don't have a car or a bike.
Yes, it's a full-time job to eat, sleep, and be sheltered and somewhat hygienic. You know, those are
take care of yourself.
Daily adventures, and occupies a good amount of your time.
What can if people want to donate to you, can they contact you? Do you have a email or social media, or mostly you'll just be hanging around here?
I'll be hanging around here. I don't at the moment. I had an online business for a while, on social networking sites, and I kind of ran away from all of that. So right now I don't really have anything. If it becomes an issue and people actually ask on how to do that, I'll formulate something. I'm not too shy to take some money and help, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll set up an email or something if it becomes an issue after the fact.
Okay. Do you need like socks, or what kind of practical stuff would you need?
Practical stuff is good, and like they do have Hatcher is a program here, a harm reduction program, which is phenomenal. The people there care so much, and they get out the right grants. They run a Suboxone program and a needle exchange program here.
Okay.
So money is always helpful. Shelter, like houses, homeless people need houses, and they're there, and the funds are there. So it doesn't have to be less judgment about A, B, and C, how they got there, and just give them the house.
Yeah.
They're available.
Right. This is a personal question. Do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that's an absurd question. Yeah, like.
It's not, because a lot of like I said, at one point in my life, I considered myself a traveler opposed to the bum I am now. And I have a lot of great stories. And at one point, I thought I would never have regrets. And now I have so many regrets, and all I have is stories, and I would give every story back.
Oh. What would you go back and do over again if you had the choice?
That one's too tricky. We got too much to back up, too much backlogging on that one to troubleshoot. Sorry.
Yeah, totally understand. So it must get lonely and stuff, kind of, when you're out on your own. And
yes, because I have a community of other alone people. So I relate, and I trauma bond. I experience the generosity and kindness in some people that people with money will never experience. The most generous, caring people on the planet, most brilliant, amazing people are out here unrecognized and starving.
Yeah,
they'll be angry with you to share it with you.
Yeah, they'll give you the shirt off their back, like
Daily.
Yeah.
Every day without a question.
I've noticed that.
Oh, we break bread every day with each other. We get by with each other. But we're all alone. We know that. You know?
Yeah. What else have you learned being out here in the streets, like that normal people don't really go through or see, that you've experienced or realized?
So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to break this down too much, but people are so trapped by the spell of the mundane that it is truly insane to me what they consider authentic, essential life when we are just eating every day, and breathing and sheltering, and the difference between that and what the normal life would have been at one point for me.
Okay. Cool, Casey. Anything else you want to tell my viewers? Let them know what's going on before I say goodbye.
No, I appreciate meeting you. Thank you for the interview. Support these kind of videos. August, I love you. And that's about it, man. Thanks for the shot and the talk.
All right, thank you.